A new figure, but the same old words. New U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry has urged Iran to address international concerns about its nuclear energy program while threatening Tehran with further measures.
We are committed, I emphasize, we are committed to preventing Iran from securing a nuclear weapon. And we will continue our dual-track policy of both pressure and engagement. The choice is really ultimately up to Iran. The international community is ready to respond if Iran comes prepared to talk real substance. If they don't, then they will choose to leave themselves more isolated. That's the choice.
Kerry was addressing the press in a joint presser with his Canadian counterpart, John Baird. His remarks have come a few days after the US offered direct negotiations with Iran over the West's dispute about the nature of Iran's nuclear program. However, the leader of the Islamic Revolution, Ayatollah Sayyid Ali Khamenei, has rejected Washington's proposal. He said talks between Iran and the US under the pressure of sanctions will not solve any problems. Well, to talk more about this, I'm joined by Professor Paul Sheldon Foote from Irvine, California. Professor, welcome to the program. A new face at the US State Department, yet the same old hawkish approach and harsh words. The question is that for how long can we see Washington keeping such an attitude towards Iran?
Quite a while, unfortunately. John Kerry's come a long way. We both served in Vietnam, but our paths went very differently. He kept saying that communism wasn't a threat. He supported most favored nation status for communist China, but now for some reason he thinks that Muslim countries of the world are threats. So he blows with the wind as to whatever he thinks the current political power structure wants to see, and he will be a bad guy. He's demonstrated his character ever since the days of Vietnam.
And of course, America's recent call for dialogue with Iran, how genuine is this call in light of the harsh sanctions on the country?
Well, it's not. Actions speak louder than words. We should end all sanctions immediately. They're costing the lives of Iranians who fly on Boeing jets because they can't get parts. They're costing because of medicine. We should reestablish diplomatic relations. Actions speak louder than words. This is just public relations imagery by the American side. They're totally dishonest.
Indeed. Professor Paul Sheldon Foote from Irvine, California. Thanks for your thoughts there, sir.